everyone, it's DiegoDoom here. Today I'm bringing another review. Today I'll be reviewing X Plus Daiei 30cm Series Gamera 1999. This version of Gamera comes from the 1999 film Gamera 3 The Revenge of Iris. In the film, a young girl named Ayana holds an intense grudge against Gamera for inadvertently killing her parents. Ayana discovers a stone egg inside her village temple that hatches a small creature which she names Iris. Iris forms a psychic bond with Ayana through the use of an amulet and begins to harbor the same hatred towards Gamera. Ayana hopes to raise Iris as a means to exact revenge against Gamera. Eventually, Iris matures and now Gamera must face off against a foe that is a vessel for revenge. Be sure to check out the 1999 film Gamera 3 The Revenge of Iris. It is simply fantastic. Now, this is a very special review as this is my very first figure from the famous X Plus line. I must admit, I am completely blown away by the superb vinyl figure. X Plus Daiei 30cm Series Gamera 1999 is another fantastic release in the X Plus line. Gamera has a superb sculpt and superb paint applications. So first, let's take a look at the box. For the box, we're treated to one nice large panel of artwork on the front. So we have X Plus Garage Toy, two nice images of Gamera, then we have G3, in fine print we have the Guardian of the Universe, 1999 Incomplete Struggle, then at the bottom we have the Gamera 3 logo. The rest of the box here is pretty plain and basic. On the back we have our legal jargon actually taped on. The box opens from the side here, and if the figure was inside, you would find him encased in some very nice twist ties here, also with this plastic covering it. So on the left hand side we'd have the figure, then on the right hand side we'd actually have the tail, which is pretty cool. Now I must admit, opening the box of an X Plus figure is an experience in itself. When I opened up the box, the smell of fresh vinyl was so strong it made my nose start running instantly, and that reconfirmed I'm dealing with a top quality figure here. Now that we have the box out of the way, let's go ahead and talk about some minor figure assembly. For assembly, we have to attach our tail to our figure, so we'll grab our figure here. You'll notice there's a hole in the bottom of the figure. This is where the tail will attach. We'll grab our tail here, and the first thing you're going to notice is this tail will not go in here at all. And that's because hard vinyl on hard vinyl does not work out. So what we have to do is we have to grab a hairdryer and actually heat up the bottom portion of our figure until it's squishy soft and then attach the tail. So now let's take a moment to heat things up and attach our tail. Now we have Gamera's tail attached and our figure is finally complete. Remember, when attaching the tail, you only want to heat up the bottom portion of your figure and not the tail itself. In my instance, it only took about 30 seconds to make everything nice and squishy soft, and I could easily attach Gamera's tail after that. Now that we have Gamera complete, let's go ahead and take a look at Gamera's pose. For the pose, Gamera is in a stunning, ready for action roaring pose, which is definitely very cool. This pose looks absolutely fantastic from every angle. Also, Gamera's pose complements his size very well and gives him a very nice intense shelf presence. Now let's go ahead and get in close and examine our Gamera figure. Gamera has a superb sculpt and superb paint applications. First, let's start with the head. The head sculpt is stunning. We have a very nice intense stare for Gamera. Also, the paint up in the eyes really adds to the intensity of Gamera's stare. For the mouth, no amount of detail was spared here. Nice work on the teeth, tongue, and gums. Also in the inner mouth, we have a glossy finish so it really pops out. Furthermore, on the tusk here, they're made out of a translucent material so they pop as well. For the rest of the body, we have this very nice dark green, almost black paint up going on. It's very nicely detailed and very well textured. For the shelled portion, we have a very nice dark brown with green weathering. Definitely very cool. For the hands here, they're simply stunning. Also, we have that same translucent effect going on for the claws here, as well as the spine. Very nice there. The rest of the body is simply stunning. Then for the feet, nice large webbed feet, and again we have that translucent effect going on for the toes as well. For the back here, the shell, simply stunning. Very nice light green that's very well weathered. Also, it's very well textured and beaten up, so very scruffy too. Very nicely done. And finally, the tail here, simply stunning. This figure is truly superb. Now that we have the Gamera figure out of the way, let's do some quick size comparisons. For size comparison, we have Gamera with X Goken Getter 1. Both figures look absolutely fantastic together. As you can see, Gamera towers over our Getter 1 figure. Getter 1 is 9 inches where Gamera is 12 inches, so let's go ahead and grab our Getter 1 figure and get him out of the way. Then finally, we'll go ahead and throw in the Max Factory Jumbo Guyver 1 figure here. Guyver 1 is 12 inches tall, looks very nice with Gamera. Now that we have the size comparison out of the way, let's go ahead and conclude this review. To conclude the review, X Plus Daiei 30cm Series Gamera 1999 is another fantastic release in the X Plus line. Gamera has a superb sculpt and superb paint applications. This figure is definitely very nice, very neat, and very cool. I absolutely recommend that everyone picks this figure up. Also, be sure to check out the 1999 film Gamera 3 The Revenge of Iris. It is simply fantastic. I really must say this X Plus figure has me truly impressed. I now plan to add X Plus vinyl to my collecting habits. I would like to give a special shout out to 3 of my subscribers for encouraging me to jump into the X Plus line. Special thank you goes out to Richard Iso, Godzilla Fan Freaks, and Ryu. To learn more about the X Plus line, 2 great resources are KaijuAddicts.com and the X Plus Kaiju Collectors Club on Facebook. Links to those 2 great X Plus resources are in the description. This has been another review by DiegoDoom. Thank you very much for watching, and please stay tuned for more figure reviews. Like, comment, and subscribe.